kids.
Hey!
They're not coming on yet. We'll see if they're live yet. If you're watching this replay, this is why people take those slow drinks of water at the very beginning, because it's really awkward when nobody's on yet. Now people are starting to jump on. Okay, I'm going to jump out because Mike will blow my ears out.
Hey!
Happy Friday!
Friday!
Friday in the house! All the things. But I was really tired and didn't want to cook dinner. Oh, I left it in the microwave. Will you go grab? I literally did. So, we have been filming all day today, getting ready for some upcoming blog posts and all the things. And everybody left at 6 o'clock, and I realized I didn't know what I was having for dinner tonight. Like, it's okay. Like, even though I've been cooking all day, I didn't know what I was going to have for dinner tonight. So I pulled pork out of the freezer and just quickly defrosted it and warmed it back up. And we were going to have nachos, but like nachos, we could put it on a tortilla that was soft and feel better about it. But I mean, really, it's nachos. But I got, this bag is open because we got it last weekend at Trader Joe's. But these chips are leaves. Oh, that one's broken. Here, hold on. How adorable are these chips? Like, they're so cute. Anyways, they're all different shaped leaves. But they make me super happy. I don't have them up yet. I normally don't put them up until right after Thanksgiving. But I wanted to talk about them real quick because these are the two shapes that we normally have them in. But since my kids were little, like for all the years, we started making paper hearts that are a little bit bigger. We'll get all the dimensions and all those kind of things. And every year at Thanksgiving, we write on them what we're thankful for. And the kids' handwriting, sometimes it's like just a little fingerprint of what they're doing that year. But we kind of just write whatever they're thankful for that year, or what we're doing, or what the big thing is, or all those kind of things. And we date it by the year, and we never read them that year. We always read them years later. But now I have them from like the last at least 10 years, and I hang them from strings. These are chips, but I hang them from strings on paper, and they cover all of my windows in my living room and my kitchen. And my goal is to someday like have just hundreds of them. But we have so many from friends and family that have passed away over the years too, that we have in memory of them, that they had been with us during a November and I had them sign one. So it's just a special thing, but they're bigger than this. They're about 4 by 4. I will show them to you when I get the Thanksgiving stuff out, but we do them at the beginning of November every year. But these are exactly what reminded me of that. But we're having nachos. And we're having nachos, and I haven't been to the store since September 22nd, which was the first day of fall. And all of the things that I had taken to my TED Talk were from that September 22nd shopping trip. So let's just show this. This is cilantro, September 22nd. Today's what? August 13th or 14th. I was planning on going grocery shopping today, and then we ended up filming some other things, so I'm not going to go grocery shopping now until Monday. So literally, it's over 3 weeks old. We're right on our due date to go grocery shopping. You trim the ends and keep it in filtered water in the fridge. So trim the ends about once every 10 days, and it will stay fresh. I have some parsley in there too from before. But these peppers, totally, I just crunch that chip right there. These peppers are also almost 3 weeks old, or 3 weeks old. It should be 3 weeks. Today was my grocery shopping plan trip. So 3 weeks old. I wash them when I bring them home, and it kills off the mold spores. So if you just throw, my oven's preheated. If you just throw them in the crisper drawer when you bring them home in the plastic bag, they're just going to get moldy and yucky. If you take them out of the plastic bag and you don't wash them first, they are going to deteriorate quicker because they have mold spores on them. Trust me, they have mold spores on them. Like, the grocery stores just throw away the bad ones and they keep them all there and they don't wash them again. So bring them home. You wash them just like the strawberries in the vinegar wash. The peppers, they will last longer. After, if I was only going to cut half of this, I would just go ahead and cut the rest into slices, and I normally put it in a mason jar here. Well, this size. I normally put it in a wide mouth mason jar with a metal lid. Here's the metal lid example right here. But after you slice it, it will stay fresh for another week to 10 days. So you can totally get peppers to last at least a month. And if you are not going to eat it within that month, then just slice it and put it in a bag and put it in the freezer so you don't have to blanch it or anything, and then you can pull it out for something that you're cooking later. So all the hearts always get me. Love you guys. So I have 3 peppers here that I need to use up, and those are going to be on our nachos. So my goal is to eat more meat and cheese and peppers and stuff than actual chips, but you know, we'll see how it goes. And then I have some purple onions in my onion storage, and I also have yellow onions. I always joke that I don't like to have less than 5 onions in the house. It like makes me like itchy or whatever, because I like to have the staples around. But when you keep onions and potatoes more than 3 feet away from each other, they will last harvest season to harvest season. So normally fall to fall. So anyways, there's those, and I have a couple jalapenos that are still fresh. This one is starting to get a little wrinkly again, over 3 weeks old. I washed them when I brought them home. And here's the big one. I got an avocado that is 3 weeks old. When I open this up, it's going to be perfect. I'm going to use it tonight for dinner. I'm going to get all of the healthy fats and all the good stuff. But if you keep avocados, you wash them when you bring them home, again, to kill off any mold spores. You want to find ones that are perfectly ripe. So if you feel like this with your fingers, I know you're doing it at home, right? When you feel like this with your fingers and you feel that little bit of give, that's kind of what you're looking for in the avocado. You don't want it rock hard. You want it to have that little bit of give, like this feels like. So try to take an extra minute when you're picking up the avocados. When you get organic avocados, they're not sprayed with the ethylene, and so they last longer. I have videos and blog posts and all the stuff teaching you why that's important. But wash it, bring it home, and put it in the crisper drawer with a lemon. So the lemon is the magic that makes the avocado last longer. I normally get avocados once a month, and then I get lemons every 6 weeks. So every other time I go grocery shopping, I will pick up the lemons, which will last 6 weeks, again, cleaning off the mold spores. So anyways, and last thing, I gotta think of when it goes up. It goes up on next week, next Wednesday, but on the blog, we have fermented salsa. So this is fermented salsa that is in my refrigerator. So the recipe and the videos and everything will go up next week for this, but this has been in my refrigerator for a couple weeks now, and it has all the good bacteria and probiotics and everything for your gut health. It's like so good for you. It's better to eat this than just the jarred salsa from the store, and it's super easy to make. So we're going to be having that with our nachos and the chips. But again, I'm going to try to have more veggies, meat, and cheese on my plate than chips. But anyways, that is what we're doing. I always batch cook like pulled pork, and I have it available in the freezer so I can just pull it out really quickly and have an easy dinner. So nachos sounded good. We have chips that needed to be used up. That's kind of how I roll. Or we could have easily had tacos or something. But anyways, it's like after 7 p.m. and I need to make dinner. So I'm going to do that. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us, and we will talk to you later.